The snows had fled the mountain paths, the rivers carried spring. The fields stood green beneath the sky, and every bird would sing. The shepherd climbed the western slope, the farmer left his plough. For all of Midgard knew the sign, the longest days were now. Upon the hill the wood was stacked, dry birch and seasoned pine. The bonfire waited patiently, its hour marked by time. Yet halfway up the winding trail I heard familiar noise, for Loki somehow found a way to organize the boys. The bonfire waited on the hill, the evening waited too. The land was dressed in summer's gold, the sky a brighter blue. The folk prepared their feast and songs, the cattle grazed their fill, and all was calm in Midgard's fields until they climbed the hill. Thor carried half the forest there, 3 trees upon his back. I asked him if one might suffice, he said, that is a lack. The Redbeard frowned and hauled for more, to prove his mighty case. The pile grew large enough, I think, to warm the giant race. Then Loki claimed the bonfire should reach nearly up to Sol, a statement that convinced exactly none with common sense at all. Yet somehow every child nearby thought this a splendid plan, and suddenly I found myself explaining fire again. The bonfire waited on the hill, the evening waited too. The land was dressed in summer's gold, the sky a brighter blue. The folk prepared their feast and songs, the cattle grazed their fill, and all was calm in Midgard's fields until they climbed the hill. I watched the sun ride low and red, her horses slowing west. Arvak Rendalsvir carried light across the world's broad breast. The smoke would rise to meet the stars, the songs would fill the night. For even gods must sometimes pause and celebrate the light. The Norse still weave, the wolf still runs, fate waits beyond the dawn. So share the bread and raise the horn before the day is gone. The fire was lit, the sparks took flight, the hilltop glowed with gold. The elders sang the ancient lays, the younger folk grew bold. 100 voices joined as one, the darkness stepped away, and for a little while at least no heart was led astray. Though Loki tried to roast a goat, using theories he devised, the goat escaped, the feast survived. I counted that a prize. The bonfire waited on the hill, and now it filled the night. The laughter echoed through the fields beneath the fading light. The folk of Midgard danced and sang, the stars shone clear and still. The longest day was honored well, the bonfire on the hill. So if you see a summer fire upon some northern height. Remember every generation guarding ancient light. And should you hear loud arguments about how flames should build, Thor and Loki reach the hill before wise counsel did.